Demo of Protos business modeling tool. I will demonstrate how to create a Protos business model and the operational model and how to verify operational model with respect to the business model. First, I'm going to show you how a new business model can be created. I click on the file new and other, and I pick Protos project from the menu. I'll name the project as demo. In the project, there are two folders that get created, one for the business model, other for the operational model. I'll create a sample business model. So I pick a business model diagram, and I can change the name of the file. I will leave it unchanged for demo. On the model, I'm going to place two roles, a buyer and a seller, and I'm going to place one commitment. I'll name this commitment as C1. This is a commitment from the buyer to seller for making a payment if the seller ships the goods. So the antecedent is goods, consequent is pay, and I will connect buyer, who is debtor of this commitment, to the commitment, and I'll connect the commitment to the connect commitment to the seller, and seller is the debtor of this commitment. So we have created the business model. Now we'll switch to the operational model, which is in our case sequence diagrams. So first we show a sequence diagram which satisfies the business model, containing two roles, buyer and seller, which show up as lifelines on the sequence diagram. Buyer sends an order. Order means creation of the commitment C1. Seller sends the goods, and the buyer sends the payment to the seller. We export this sequence diagram as a UML 2.0 file, and we have already done that. The name of the file is sample UML.uml file. Now we run the Protos tool. Protos tool is implemented as a Perl script. It takes two arguments. The first one is the business model file. So I'll pick the location of the business model file, and I will paste it here, and I will pick the location of the UML file. And I'll paste it here, and I'll run the Protos tool. Protos reports that the operational model satisfies the business model. For demonstration, we have created another sequence diagram which has an issue where due to which the operational model does not satisfy the business model. In this sequence diagram, buyer sends the order, and then there is an alternate block in which buyer makes a payment to the seller first, and then the seller sends the goods to the buyer. In the second part of the alt, the seller sends the goods, but the buyer never makes a payment. We exported this sequence diagram as a UML file. Now we will run the Protos tool with the business model, location, and the sequence diagram file location as arguments. And Protos tool reports an error. In this case, the operational model does not satisfy the business model because the commitment gets created, gets detached, but never satisfies. Applied our tool to real-life examples such as quote-to-cash use case. I will now show the QTC model in the tool. This is the quote-to-cash business model. We also developed UML sequence diagrams for the quote-to-cash scenario, which can be seen here. We are able to use our tool to verify QTC business model and to detect errors in the sequence diagrams. That concludes this demo. Thank you.